Well, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Kim Evans. I'm so excited to be with you. I wanted to share with you some inspirational business wisdom and nuggets. But before I do that, let me just say who I am. I'm a beauty and business success and holistic health coach. I'm also the owner of Two Gorgeous Integrated Health and Wellness. I have a spa actually in Northern California outside east of San Francisco, 25 years of brick and mortar business that I offer clinical skincare facials, relaxing massage, waxing, and professional makeup. I've been doing that serving the Bay Area for 25 years. And so I have then also pivoted as a business coach. And so I'm so excited. And how I got into that is about 8 years ago. I was working on my master's degree and I went back and started holistic nutrition coaching and executive business coaching with my master's. And so I was able to integrate that, and with my experience of being a licensed esthetician and massage therapist, hence helping my clients from the inside out, not only on the outside to look outstanding with their skin, but also on the inside that I can help them with their diet and nutrition, as well as women who were also looking to expand their business brand. So I'm so excited. So let's get right to it. If you watched my Instagram live that I did a couple of sessions ago, I was talking about the 12 characteristics of being in high vibe. And tonight, I just want to piggyback off of that, and I want to do part two on habits of of a high ticket earner. And what that means is what I actually help my clients do, my lady bosses, my solo entrepreneurs, is to create signature programs and packages for them so that they could get from one point to the next in their business. So that's what I do in my executive online coaching, is that I help you to move forward in your business, expand your business, and we work on signature products and programs that will ensure that you can get to a point to where you're multiple six figures online and that we can expand your brand presence. So let me just reiterate when we were talking about this 12 qualities of being in high vibe, so that you can raise your level of consciousness and that you could become a vibrational match to whatever you are desiring. And the reason why this is so important is because we're entering the last quarter of the year, right? The last quarter of the year. And we all want to be successful. Many of us, including myself, that have brick and mortar businesses have been closed for months. I know my business unofficially was closed for 15 months due to COVID, because being a medical massage therapist and a licensed esthetician. And I know a lot of people who are in the beauty industry can speak to that. So we had to learn how to pivot and do other things. Hence is when I really upped my game on my online coaching, my webinars, my e-courses, and also creating virtual consultations for my clients. That's how I was able to pivot my business. So let me just go back and just give you a recap of what I was talking about, the 12 characteristics, but you could go back and you can see that video. I might actually just make it into a separate video, but here's the main thing, is that you want to become less available for whatever is not adhering to your greatness. So if it's not adhering to your greatness, then become less available to it and just say no. You know, we're getting ready to enter the holidays, and the holidays can sometimes be one of the most depressing times of the season, of the whole year actually, for a myriad of different reasons. So why not keep your vibe high? Why not keep your energy high? Your nutrition balance, working out every day. For those of you who are following me on Facebook, me and my brother, we're doing a challenge. It's a sibling challenge to where we're encouraging one another to work out every single day. And that is the epitome of managing your stress and keeping those cortisol levels low, right? Which affects the belly fat. So I'm not going to segue off on that too much, but I'll do maybe a separate video on that. But let's get right to it in terms of the characteristics. I'm just going to recap that. And you know, it's wonderful to be able to piggyback. And what God says is that let your ways be my ways and let your thoughts be my thoughts. And let your words be my words, because his ways are higher than our ways and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts and his words are higher than our words. So I try to encourage myself and my clients, think his thoughts, think his ways, think his words. And you can never go wrong when you do that, right? So the number one thing is finding real joy, peace, and stand firm. Raise your level of consciousness so that you can manifest your true desires. And so that, you can always stay in this vortex, if you will, of energy that the universe is always spring forthing new opportunities and new connections to you, right? So that's how we have to be self-aware, self-actualized, and we have to make a conscious decision that this is what you want to do and this is how you want to live. So number one, I'm just going to quickly go through them, and then I'm going to get into habits of a high ticket earner, right? So number one is perseverance pays off. Don't quit, don't cave in, don't ever stop. And I told you about my story of how I started as a licensed esthetician, that I'm no different than anybody else, is that I just didn't stop. And I was just really, really focused on when I came out of school on the kind of business that I wanted to have and the clients that I wanted to serve. I was very clear. Number two, miracles happen every day. God has not left a throne. He does not close the doors of prayers and blessings. He doesn't say on Thursdays, I'm not blessing you. Oh, I'm going to take the day off on Sunday. Miracles happen every day. You just need to open up your eyes. They happen every single day. Live on brand and grow your audience. Whatever you're trying to practice and preach and help other people to do, you need to be that. So for all of you who are particular type of coaches, if you're a spiritual coach or a transformational coach or a brand coach, or if you happen to be a beauty coach, whatever the coach, I'm a beauty brand, I'm a speaker, I'm a business success, and a holistic health. So I better be about all those areas in my business, in which I am every single day, that I do help to cultivate that in my clients as well as I live that out within myself. Work less and be focused on joyful things. When my clients come to me, I actually share with them, we're going to cut your 8 hours a day. We're going to go to 6, maybe 5, as much as we can so that you can find more joy. Because that's what life is all about, right? So when we become entrepreneurs for ourselves, at the end of the day, it's for freedom. Why are you an entrepreneur, ladies? Lady bosses that are in my private club. Why are you an entrepreneur? Number one, so that you can have more joy and more freedom and give back to your family and do those things that you like, right? I know I did. 25 years, 1991. And I said, the reason why I started my business is because I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to take the time off and take vacation and be that person that I needed to be for my family. Be that person that I needed to be at my mate so that I can travel and do the things that I want. That's why we're solo entrepreneurs, so that we can do those things. Number 5, you need to be about your mission. Your mission, and be on purpose, because God gives the commission and he also gives the provision of what you're trying to do. So you need to know what your mission is, right? And be very clear with that. Become unavailable for anything less than your greatness. And so now you need to say no. Say no to everything that is not a part of your greatness. No, I can't do it. No, you say no. No is very embellishing. It's very powerful when you learn to understand to say no, right? Say no. Number 7, make your health and wealth a mindset of living. So your nutrition balance, your workout, your gym, your lifestyle, on how healthy you are, that actually should be your new mindset and your mantra and way of living. Number 8, live a life of forgiveness, a forgiving heart and a forgiving spirit. It's going to save you later. I know one of the things that I learned and what I said in one of my videos that I learned from a very good friend that I happened to be in a relationship with years ago. And one thing that he taught me is live a life of repentance. You repent those things that maybe that you didn't do right, errors, ways, people that treated you. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath without repenting if something is out of sorts, right? Your neighbor, your friends, your family. Clear your consciousness, because karma is a bitch. And so when you can do that and repent for you and others, you take it to God, you take it to him, and you have a forgiving spirit and a forgiving heart. So you're not walking around that. That reduces wrinkles. That keeps you beautiful and keeps your skin in beautiful glow and your essence. And it keeps people that always want to be in your presence when you do that. Okay? Travel and style and enhance your business. I know with COVID. But when you're ready, book a trip. Get in the car. Go somewhere. Drive. Live the world out. Because tomorrow is not promised to you, right? Take a trip, even if it's around the block, down the street, across the bridge. And when you're ready, go on the airplane and wear 2 masks if you have to. But live your life, because life is short. And when you travel, you see the world from a different perspective. I think a lot of racist people need to get on out and travel, because maybe they will see different cultures and they would have a different way of thought process when you travel more. I remember the most oddest place that I went was Helsinki, Finland. I was going to Italy at the time. I went to the Amalfi Coast for one of my girlfriend's wedding. And so coming back, I needed to stop in Finland. And I stopped there for a couple of days. Now, brown skin, beautiful me, I'm like a sore thumb sticking out in Finland. But I had a wonderful time because I just opened up my mindset. And it looked real good on my passport, that I was able to go into a country that was just unbeknownst to me that I would have never done. And I stayed 2 days and enjoyed myself. It was just something phenomenal. Do something different. Travel. I'm going to the Dominican Republic. I would have never thought I'm going to the Dominican Republic, but I'm going to the Dominican Republic and I'm looking really forward to going. Develop a wealth consciousness mindset, number 10, and a debt-free living lifestyle. If you can get to the point to pay off your debt, pay off your debt. Number 11, unwavering faith, unshakable conviction. Have unwavering faith. God says if you could just have faith of a mustard seed. Have faith of a mustard seed. Now, these are the things that's making you unshakable, unbreakable, unthinkable, so that you can stay in that vortex, so that you can have this high vibe level energy, right? That the universe is ready to give you any and everything that you're asking for. Only thing you have to do is say yes, and the universe will figure out the rest. And number 12 is exercise your faith daily. I want you to exercise those muscles. And a lot of us, those muscles are very weak. You need to exercise those faith muscles every single day. Be consistent with your faith and have unwavering faith. Exercise those muscles. Decree and declare the word that God has for you over your life. So those are the 12 things. And let's get into the habits real quick. That took me all but 12 minutes. It gets juicy. I just had to warm you up. Okay, so let's get into the habits of high ticket earners. And I'm sharing this because I want solo entrepreneur women who are really trying to expand their businesses, make the money that you want. 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. Put a number out there, 60,000, 50,000, 100,000, how much money you want to make by December 31st. You can do it. You can do it. There is a way that you can do it. So if you're ready to coach with me, I'm ready to coach with you. I'm ready to work with you. Let's rock this. Let's do it. So habits of a high ticket earner. This is what I mean by putting together and selling your packages differently. Number 1, you need to charge what you are worth. My God, when I first came out the gate as a licensed esthetician, I charged $45. I would never forget Deidre. Deidre actually was the number 1 esthetician trainer in the Bay. And I'm going to reconnect with her. It's been some time, and she trained me when I came out of the gate as a licensed esthetician, and I had on my menu $45. And she came in because she was doing Celic C at the time. We were doing a vitamin C serum, and I started selling a vitamin C serum and things like that. Celic C actually was one of the top products at that time. They were being sold out of Nordstrom's, and they were also being sold to us, independent esthetician. And Deirdre came to me, and she's like, looking at my menu, we were doing some training, like, how the hell you gonna charge $45 for a facial? I says, well, you charge what you're worth, and you charge where your aptitude is, and you charge what your confidence level is. And she says, oh no, honey, you in Walnut Creek, you will immediately raise the bar on those prices. You're way more than $45, and your confidence need to quickly match up to your price. So at the end of that training session, I think I raised my price from $45 to probably $95 or $100, and it's like, oh my God, I'm just shaking in my boots, and then client after client after client after client, my confidence level rose up to the price. And then after that, I was like $125, it's like, okay, I love it. So I want you to choose. You just have to raise your prices. Number 1, just raise your prices. You need to charge what you're worth. And sometimes whatever that easiest thing for you in your signature program or your signature package or whatever you're training, and you're like, oh my God, I just do this so well. Well, hell, that's what you need to be charging the most. So if you actually can redefine someone's body by putting them on a paleo meal diet, or if you're training them and you're doing transformational training, or if you're doing spiritual coaching, or you're doing business coaching, or you're doing lifestyle coaching and you're helping them to get from this point to this point, and you have that signature thing, that signature that just goes somewhere, your 4 points in a close, that you know that anybody that's coming on these, they do these 4 things. This, you know, my coaching is rapid transformation coaching. I take one thing and I can skip all the way. I can make you go all the way, jumpstart all the way to the next. You want to do a podcast show? I can train you on that. You want to do lives? I can train you on that. You do email marketing? I can train you on that. I've been doing that stuff for 25 years. Oh, you need the signature program package? I can train you on that. You need some digital real estate? I can train you on that. So whatever that one thing that comes so easily to you, that's what you need to be charging more money. Charge more money. Charge more money. Y'all remember to charge more money, man? Charge more money. Where's my charge more money, man? I love him. Where's Mr. Monroe? Charge more money. Charge more money. Charge more money. That's number one. Take responsibility for your results. Oh my God. If your business is not where it is, take responsibility for that. And you need to backtrack. You need to evaluate. You need to say, okay, what is it that I need to do? What do I need to rebrand? Where do I need to kind of like pull this plug and say, okay, let me take responsibility for my actions and for my results. And the other flip side to taking responsibilities for your action is that if you're coaching with someone, it's not your coach to make you do those things. You need to become who you want to be. Your coach actually is just to lay down the guideline for you. You need to pick up your own cross. We all have to pick up our own cross to bear. It's not for your coach to do that. I'm here to just actually to stimulate you, to motivate you, to get you to this level. But the work is how you're going to put the work into. You got to do that. So if you're paying these thousands of dollars for your coach, yeah, you could get transformation, but you have to put the effort in, right? You have to put the effort in. That's number two. Take responsibilities for your own results. I have 2 coaching tracks. I do one on weight management if I have people that are stuck because they're trying to get from one point to the next. And there's only certain areas that I work with people's health. And a lot of that is women's health, and particularly cortisol levels and belly fat and things like that. And also autoimmune. That's just my specialty. I could just like get in there and just clean that up and get a person, a man or a woman, to weight shift, okay? Or they're trying to really be and build a connection back with their nutrition through paleo meals or plant-based living. I'm really keen on that. The other side that I coach my clients on actually is the business segment side, because I've been in business for 25 years. I've done all my marketing myself. And so I can take a solo entrepreneur. I work with solo entrepreneurs that have been in business for at least 2 years. That's at that cusp, that's at that level of crossing over the ledge of multiple 6 figures and getting you to that threshold to where, oh my God, you're in the land of milk and honey. And now you're getting to that next level. And then I help you to define your signature program and your signature packages. That's my expertise. That's what I do. I take your gifts and I make them, oh my God, we go from the marketplace to the bank. That's what I do. So what determines your success is your involvement of yourself and how you are consistently every day becoming. Number 3, I want you to have a win mentality. When I'm coaching someone, it's about the winning. It's about learning. It's about learning. It's about winning. You take your mistakes, or you take what's not probably giving you the results that you need, and you're like, okay, what can I learn from this? All right, where do I need to backtrack? Where do I need to reevaluate? I need to pick this back up, and this is where I need to get to this next level. Okay, maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to shift over here. Is that you have to always have a winning attitude, and you can never stop learning. Even in relationships, you can never stop learning. I was married before for over 10 years, and it's like, you can never stop learning your mate. When you stop learning your mate or learning yourself, my God, your relationship is going to end. You can never stop learning. Always be in a lifestyle of learning, an energy of learning, right? So have a winner's mentality and always be in establishment of learning, right? If it's not working, move forward. Try something different. That's what your coach helps you to do. What lessons did you learn out of something that's not working? And number 4, it's start asking, who do you need to become to get to your next level? Who do I need to become to get to my next level of greatness? And that's when we get into self-actualization right? Personal development, deep personal development, that deep dark of the soul, really getting in there and say, okay, this is not working. Okay, I need to have this conversation, me and Jesus moment. And it's like, okay, I need this transformation. It's like, and your coach can kind of like dissect that and like, oh, you need to be over here or you need to be over there. It's like, who do I need to become to make multiple six figures or to make seven figures? And when you get to that point and your clientele and you make this particular amount of money or you reach this goal, I'm going to tell you real quick. I have a client. She comes in to see me, facials. Perfect. She's just like the perfect textbook. She does everything I tell her to do for her skin, for her body, for her diet, for her nutrition, for her weight loss. She's just an impeccable, amazing 10. She is a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. She's 10 all around the members. And I says, the thing that we're going to have to do, my dear, is that when you reach this last goal of your 10, because we've checked all the boxes and she's achieved everything, I want you to get a real good therapist because we got to keep you there. We got to keep you there. So sometimes when you've checked every single box and you've reached every single goal, sometimes your next level is your master of the person that you need that's going to say, okay, now we got to keep you there. Because sometimes people just fall off that height and then they go all the way down to the bottom. No. If you're all the way at the top, and I was telling her all the time, I says, okay, because you're there now. This is the last box that we need to check, and you're there. All the goals that she said she achieved. I says, okay, now we need some master coaching to keep you at this level so that you can cross over to Nirvana. That's what you need. Okay. And I could already tell that was going to come, because if not, it was going to be a breaking point and she would be like, oh my God, now I got to start all over. Who want to start all over with pumping iron and going back to the gym and weight loss? No. No, that's that next level of master coaching that you need. Master therapy that you need to keep you there. And don't you dare think from a dime to a donut hole that Oprah Winfrey doesn't have a master coach. Absolutely. She has several master coaches. That's what keeps her in high vibe. All right. Don't figure out the how. Just say yes so that you're never stuck. All right. So those are my 5. And the last one, to invest in yourself. You always have to continue investing in yourself. Some of you all might just need to invest in something that would make you more money. I don't know, maybe some stocks, maybe some bonds. Take an investment class and say, okay, instead of going shopping and getting the next bag that's out, go out and buy you some new stock or something. Enhance your business or buy you some real estate, right? Real estate is always an asset, no matter what. And if you can do that, that's great. Buy a building. Just think big. My aunt used to tell me in order to be big, you have to think big. But more so, invest in your education. Invest with additional coaching. Invest in a mentor like myself or a coach. Invest in yourself. Invest in a trainer. You need to get to the next level of your weight loss and your weight definition of where you are. You've already achieved your 10-pound weight loss. So what next? It's always something. What next? It's always something. What next? You don't ever stop learning. You never stop learning. You never stop achieving. It's always that what next that keeps you in high vibe. And that also keeps life as a kaleidoscope and very colorful and very interesting. So those are my habits of high ticket earners. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm Kim Evans. And if you want more information, I kept this under 30 minutes, so I did really, really well. And if you want to work with me, you can go to KME Coaching. My Bitly link actually is KME Coaching. Bitly, actually it's KMEcoaching.com. That is my website. What's my website? KME Coaching. Yeah, it's KMEcoaching.com. It's Calendly.com. Calendly.com/KME, which is my initials, KME Coaching, and make a strategy appointment call with me. Actually, it's complimentary, and let's have a conversation virtually from anywhere. All right, so there's selected times that I have in there that we can have a conversation. I'd love to have a conversation with you to see where you are and how maybe we can work together. And follow me in my private Facebook group, which is Lady Boss Moves. Yes, Lady Boss Moves. I'll put those links below too. And also subscribe to my podcast, which is Inspired Conversations with Kim Evans. I'm so excited about that. And I'm always looking for new guests as well. We're in October. It's October the 5th. So I'm also looking for guests for October and November. All right, you guys. I'm so excited. I kept this at under 30 minutes. This is Kim Evans. I am a speaker. I'm a beauty, business success, and holistic wellness coach. So I hope you've been inspired. I hope you enjoyed the tips that I've been able to share. Come on back to Facebook, come on back to Instagram land, and follow me on my podcast show. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.